And again, good evening and welcome to Pittsburgh's Pennsylvania Motor Speedway on this beautiful Saturday night. Calusi Chevy night here at Pittsburgh. We get set to go racing. We ask that you please rise. Gentlemen, if you could, remove your caps, as is tradition with Calusi Chevy night. We've got the singing pianos here with our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Alongside Josh Holtgraver in the 00. And a great start. The green is out. Off a 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. It's the Yingling 76 of Dave Wade just in front of the D&T Auto Body 00 of Josh Holtgraver. Holtgraver has the advantage coming off of 4, but on the outside, Wade has the momentum and the lead into 1. Mark Moach Jr. in car 15 is running 3rd. Justin Lamb in the 93X is up to 4th. Steve Beatty in the B4 is currently 5th. Still side by side for the lead off of turn 4. Holtgraver and Wade, 2 laps of side by side racing to begin a beautiful Saturday night. Down the back straight, it's Wade now by a car length into 3. Moats is still 3rd, Lamb 4th, Beatty 5th, Lucon is 6th. In 4, Josh Holtgraver back even with Wade down the front chute. Wade has the lead by a car length. Moats and Lamb, Beatty and Lucon. Who's going to lead lap 4 at the halfway mark? Still Dave Wade by just a car length over Josh Holtgraver. And now Justin Lamb in the 93X is alongside of Mark Moach Jr. for 3rd. Caution is out. We got something laying in turn 4. Piece of debris, we're told. 0, they'll swap lines. The wager leader will start on the inside. Holtgraver on the outside. The green is out. Well, we know how it worked with Wade up high and Holtgraver down low. Wade is going to stay on the inside, and he stretches the lead down the back chute. Cal Lucon on the low side slides the number 1 car up into 4th, and now Steve Beatty on the outside has got some momentum in the B4. Wade your leader, Holtgraver 2nd, Moats 3rd, and Beatty flying on the outside of the Beatty Welding. B4 goes to 4th and now tries to take 3rd from the 15 of Mark Moach Jr. Lucon is 5th. Justin Lamb, who was up in the top 4, is now back with Bo Galemba, the 99 and the 93X. 1 lap to go, 1 to go. The plumber out of Clinton, The Yuengling 76, Dave Wade, leads the field into turn 3 and 4 for the final time in our opening heat race. Holtgraver still second, then it's Moats and Beatty. And Wade will win it. Holtgraver's second, Beatty's going to get third. Models, most of these cars are crate-powered cars, GM crate engines brought right from the factory. Green is out and Scott Schemp, the Uncle Buddy Special, is in front, the 75 car. Kenny Chernick second, Dusty Curry to third, and then it's Jason Ryder fourth. Schemp leads them off of 4 in the Miley's BP Car Wash Embroidered Me 75. Ken Chernick in the Dave Smith Chevy Air Duct Maintenance C1 second. Race for third, Jason Ryder in the 76 and the 8 of Dusty Curry. Ryder's Yuengling Lager Chem Oil 76 slides into the third spot, dropping Curry in the Courthouse Saloon West Mifflin Collision 8 back to 4th. The McGurvey Electric 9 of Michael Reft is 5th. You know, just a couple of years ago, Michael Reft and Dusty Curry were battling for wins in our Young Gun division, and now here they are running with our Pro Late models. Both teenage drivers. Reft now 4th, Curry is 5th. Reft trying to take 3rd away from Jason Ryder. 3 laps are down and 4 to go. Scott Schemp has been your leader from the get-go. Ken Chernick is second. Jason Ryder in the 76 and Michael Reft in the 9 battle for third. Dusty Curry in the 8 into the 39 of Terry Kerr and spins the car up in turn 4. Caution is out for the 8 of Dusty Curry. We also have the 22 car spun around and the 60. Is that 3 laps to go? Not going to be a start. Feature wins in our Young Guns, and now here they are running with the top dogs in the Pro Late Model division and running very competitively. Green out. Schemp leads. Ryder moves to second. Crowded at the back, and Terry Curran at 39 gets turned around. And we've got the 9 of Michael Reft. Good start this time. Green is out. Schemp still your leader. Kenny Chernick by half a car length over Jason Ryder. For second, Dusty Curry is 4th now, then Michael Reft and Terry Kerr. Curry goes high and he'll drop to the back of the pack in the 8 car. Sure that the nose might not be grabbing that right front tire when he turns left, making it hard to steer the car. Now he gets into the 39 again. And we'll deposit him in turn 2. Kerr keeps going, and he's doing another 3. He's on a road course back there. What? Green is out. It's still Schemp, Ryder second, Chernick third. Michael Reft trying to take third away from Ken Chernick as they race. Checkered flag is out for Scott Schemp over Jason Ryder, Kenny Chernick, and Michael Reft. Green is out. Pro Late Model rookie Tommy Dembowski grabs the lead from the pole. Bryant Hank in the 20th. Spinning is the 5J of Daryl Dow. Dembowski leads Hank is second. Opolinski third, then Kugel and Flinner. Caution is out for the 5J of Daryl Dow. There's the 2 qualifying heats. Dembowski and Hank. Good start at the start of the front straightaway. The green is back out. Oh, Bryant Hank went from middle to bottom and lost a lot of ground. He sort of opened up the door, and Rocky Kugel, who started this race last, is now challenging for the lead. Sometimes the seas part and the doors open for you, and that's definitely what happened for Rocky Kugel. And now off of 4, he takes the lead as we got problems up in turn number 4. Caution is out in turn 4. Opolinski has got steering problems. Steering problems in the Undercuts Hair Salon. Smith Dyno, Glenba Asphalt 66. Steer it right, that's a little different story. Green is out. No, it's not. False start. 7 car got going. Green is out. Kugel, your leader. Dembowski second. Hank third. Laura Lucan fourth. Colton Flinner and Daryl Dow battle for the 5th spot. Hank moves to second off the inside of turn number 4. Dembowski getting higher and higher in that 79. He's still third, but he's got Laura Lucan right behind him in the 84 car. Rocky Kugel in front. In the paper services, Outlaws Rock Band number 7. Dembowski with a handful again, and Laura Lucan will move the 84 into third. The Lucan Rep Fab 84 and Dembowski in the David P. Crest Construction 79 going wheel to wheel for third down the back chute. Colton Flinner and Daryl Dow behind them having a battle for 5th. 2 laps to go, 2 to go. Dembowski does at 360. Colton Flinner able to get by. Rocky Kugel, your leader. 28, Bryant Hank second. Daryl Dow now in the 5 to the outside of Laura Lucan in the 84 and moving into third. One lap to go. Checkered flag waving out of East Liverpool, Ohio. Rocky Kugel takes the win. Bryant Hank second, Daryl Dow third. Laura Lucan fourth, and Colton Flinner fifth. Donald in the 17, double B, Brandon Burgoon. At the cone we go. Start of the front stretch. Green is out. Flinner goes flying to the bottom. Front row still the same. Ed Ferree tried to squeeze between them down the back straightaway. Old Ed on the charge. He made it. He's in front. Medved goes high. Italo follows Ferree to second. Ben Miley's on the move in the 99 car. He is third. Flinner goes flying to the outside of Medved for fourth. Ferree, your leader down the back chute in that Victory Circle chassis. Salas second, Miley third, Flinner fourth into 3 and 4. Burgoon to fifth. Car almost spins at Charlier. 2 laps are down, 2 down. Sala on the outside trying to run down Ed Ferree. Flinner to the outside of Miley into 3. Here they come off of 4. Big Al on the outside takes the lead. Faree second, Flinner third, Miley fourth into 1. Flinner now rides the top shelf to second. Burgoon is back in 5th. Double A Awatel out in front of the Todd's Auto Body. American Environmental Services 02. The Southside Welders John's Towing. 48 of John Flinner's second. Then Ed Faree and Ben Miley, Brandon Burgoon 5th. Past halfway, 3 laps to go, 3 to go. Miley in the Calusi Chevy 99 trying to put some pressure to Faree for third into 1 and 2. They're side by side now. Faree still third, Ben is fourth, Burgoon 5th. Atala leads over Flinner. One more time around the Monster half mile. Awatel, only the second night he's raced this season. 2-time champion. Gets our opening heat race win. John Flinner second. Ed Faree third, Ben Miley fourth, and Brandon Burgoon 5th. Bringing the field to life here in turn 4, right at the start of the front stretch is where we want them to fire. Looks good, the green is out. Lynn darts with the lead into turn 1. Johnson on his tail. Bradish and Lucon for third down the back chute with Steffens 5th into 38. Off of 4, it's still Geisler over Johnson and Lucon. Down on the inside, Mike Bassett in the 71M trying to take 4th away from Jimmy Steffens. Geisler your leader, Johnson second, Lucon third, Steffens fourth, Bassett 5th. Then it's Beck and Bradish. Jimmy Steffens into third into 38. Colbert's collision, Ola Tower View 38. Takes third away from Cal Lucon as Geisler extends the lead over Mike Johnson. Tommy Beck now in the 91, closing in on Mike Bassett for 5th. Into 3. Beck ducks to the inside. Off of 4, Tommy moves up into the 5th spot. We're past halfway. It's still Lynn Geisler, Pittsburgh's all-time leading late model winner. For Mike Johnson and Jim Steffens, Kyle Lucon and Tommy Beck. The Groff Tractor and Equipment, Cochran Automotive 1C. Two laps to go, 2 to go. Tommy Beck into turn 1 was close to Cal Lucon for 4th, but Lucon pulls away down the straightaway. 1 lap to go, the white flag signaling 1 more lap. Bradish is pitted in the H&F Trucking 09. A lot of headaches early in the season here for the Chester Charger. Lynn Geisler gets the win. Mike Johnson second. Jimmy Steffens third. Kyle Lucan fourth. And Tommy Beck fifth. Not going to be a start too early. $14J moving up the racetrack. Vince Kamaker in the 9, Bob Schwartzmiller in the 28. It's a doozy of a battle off at turn 4. And we got a spin. 14J Brandon Johnson is turned around. Looks like he stalled the car. Caution is out for Brandon Johnson out of Jamestown, Pennsylvania. Schwartzmiller is your leader. Kitselis is second. Vince Kamaker third. 2, Bill Tennant in the 79 of Joey Kitselis. Racing for fourth. Kitselis has the spot into turn 3. Halfway. 3 laps to go. 3 to go. Craig Catella slowly closing in. Closing in on Schwartzmiller here. We got ourselves a battle for the lead off at turn 4 with a lap to go. Kamaker, your third place car, spins into the guardrail. Look at that. He sent our photographer Jody Habadale scurrying backwards. Lap will count. Lap will count. Craig Kamaker will have to go to the back of the field in the number 9 car. Plus, off of turn 4, we're ready to go. Just 1 lap to go. Down the back straightaway, Craig Catella going to take the lead away from Bob Schwartzmiller here. Can he hold it? Schwartzmiller and Catella wheel to wheel off the 4th turn. Schwartzmiller's back in front in turn 4. On the outside comes Catella. Checkered flag waving. Schwartzmiller's going to win it. Close. Green is out. Monongahela's Pat Weldon takes the early lead in the 45 car. Bill Robertson from Upper St. Clair in the 1B is second. Nick Kachuba that's Jake Simmons from McKees Rocks in the 68 third. Then Kachuba in the 10 from Imperial, and Betts in the 81 out of South Heights. Todd Janis in the 88. Problem up and turn. Look out. 1 and 2. He continues on. Weldon leads. Bill Robertson second. Jake Simmons third. Then Nick Kachuba and Robert Betts. Oh, Tyler Fox in the 39. Hard into the wall. 39 car of Tyler Fox. Hard into the wall. Backwards. Tyler in the Bill Todd Towing. Wayne's Auto Body. Motive Parts Chevy. Tyler another driver that's moved up from the Young Guns teenager entry-level division that you'll see here in a little while. Our teenage drivers in the 4-cylinder super compacts. Nick Kachuba will join the field as they come by. Weldon to steal your leader. Robertson second. Simmons and Betts. Into turn 4. Jake the Snake Simmons in the 68 to the inside of Bill Robertson now for second into that first turn. They slide through the corners, still nip and tuck, wheel to wheel, door to door, and all that stuff for the second spot. Robert Betts fourth. Halfway, 3 laps to go, 3 to go. Robertson able to withstand Simmons' charge right now for second. The Washington Landing Marina MAD custom exhaust and the Simmons window cleaning more concrete 68. But here comes Jake the Snake. He's always on the pedal. Charging back to the low side of Bill. Wheel to wheel, close, but a clean battle for that second spot. Down the front, shooting to turn 1. 2 laps to go. Simmons' car really pushing hard, getting into the corner. He's got that wheel crank left. A hard time trying to keep it under Bill Robertson, but once he gets it turned, it will work on the inside as he pulls back even with Robertson into the 3. Jake power slides into the corner, and he's going to power slide for a spin. Caution is out. No, it's not. Now it is. 64 car. Off we go again. Pat Weldon. Pat might have had some drag racing experience. That's a pretty good hole shot. He's in front. Robertson second. Betts is third. Kachuba still fourth. And Jake the Snake is fifth in the 68X. Coming at you off of 4 for the final time in this heat race. Pat Weldon wins it over Bill Robertson, Robert Betts, Nick Kachuba, and Jake Simmons. Green waves again. Tom Martinick on the outside takes the lead into 1. Sean Dumhoff second. Clayton Kennedy in the 9 car is third. J.J. Bamich, rider the 74. The 0 of Kerry Gasser right there. So is the 71C of Chris Bassage. Steal your leader, Tom Martinick over Sean Dumhoff. Clayton Kennedy and Kerry Gasser side by side. Kerry trying to take that third spot from Clayton up in turn 4. She's got the advantage as they race off the corner. Now she tries to put a little heat on Sean Dumhoff for second. Tom Martinick moving on there in the Allegheny Wilderness Outfitters Bongiorni Auto 65. And what a race we've got going on behind him. Sean Dumhoff, Kerry Gasser, and Clayton Kennedy. Carey puts the Okie Dokie Special into second. Sean Dumhoff now third. Martinek got a little high into three, but he straightens her out. He's still on the gas out in front. Clayton Kennedy now challenging Sean Dumhoff for third into turn one. J.J. Bamich fifth, and Chris Bassich and Denny Nakutis. Just 2 laps to go this time around, 2 to go. Kerry Gasser closing in on your leader, Tom Martinek. Running that super late model, this is going to feel like, I don't know, getting into something much slower, but a lot skinnier tires too. Sure, it's a different drive. Kerry now challenging Martinek for the lead into turn 4. 1 lap to go. Side by side. Who's going to win this? Kerry Gasser trying to win one for the females out there. Tom Martinek had the lead from the start. Now he's mad trying to get it back. Kerry Gasser, Tom Martinek. Kerry going to the outside. Martinek down on the inside off of 4. The Okie Dokie Special going to win it. Kerry Gasser. Martinek second. Dumhoff third. Clayton Kennedy fourth. And I don't know who was fifth. 7 laps. Green is out. It's Jared Dumhoff in front. The Midway Missile, Daryl Charlier, moves to second. On the outside comes the 4M of Kevin Miller. He is third. Into 1. The Midway Missile, known for his outside antics, working on the low side in the 12, takes the lead. And now he goes to his preferred line way up there on the Outer Banks. Jared Dumhoff still second, Kevin Miller third, and then a real good race for fourth. Vince LeBoon on the outside in the 17L will take that spot down the back chute. Brad Westover, Willie Briggs, and J.E. Stalter are next. Parker Auto Center, Donaldson Supply. Turnkey Foundations number 12 of Daryl Charlier in front. Jared Dumhoff still second to Kevin Miller. LeBoon is fourth, and J.E. Stalter now fifth. Kevin Miller now ducks to the inside of Jared Dumhoff. The battle for second off at turn 2. It's still Dumhoff in the 1, just ahead of the 4M of Miller. 1 lap to go for Charlier, your leader, by a wide margin. Daryl's in a different time zone. J.E. Stalter going on the top shelf. Watch the Martins Ferry Madman here on the final lap. He's around LeBoon. Charlier is going to win it. Who's going to get second, third, fourth, and fifth? Off the corner, it's going to be Jared Dumhoff or Kevin Miller. I think it might have been Dumhoff. We'll see.
OU2 of Ed Weiser, Kurt Bish, and Brian Hutchko. Green flag for Garrett Opachin. Kurt Bish makes his move to the inside through turn 1. He'll take the lead. 3 wide through turn 1. Hutchko, Patchen, and Deschide. Brian Hutchko to the inside of Kurt Bish for the lead down the front straightaway. Still side by side for the lead through turn 2. Dan Deschide gets loose through turn 3, almost spins the car. He'll hold on for the 4th position. Two of 6 laps completed for the 0-0 of Kurt Bish. Hutchko again will try the inside, coming off turn 4 down the front straightaway. Still side by side through turn 2. The 60 of Brian Hutchko will not let Kurt Bish out of his sights. They're still within a car length going into turn 1. Hutchko will try the outside this time. Dan Deschide off the pace down the back straightaway. He'll bring his car to the pits. White flag for Kurt Bish. Brian Hutchko closes the gap through turn 1, but slides up into turn 2. He'll try to get a run down the back straightaway. Checkered flag for Kurt Bish, followed by Brian Hutchko, then the 59 of Adam Cheitel. '55 of Danny White leads the Imperial Heights Garage Young Guns around turn 4. He'll take the green flag. He gets a good start. He'll pull away from the pack. Tyler Atkinson gets a run on Tyler Carson down the back straightaway. He tries the inside through turn 3. Danny White still holds the lead. Atkinson again gets a run through turn 4. Can't get the car underneath Tyler Carson. Atkinson will try the outside on the back straightaway. Can't quite sneak by. He'll try the outside through turn 4. And on the front straightaway, he'll pass the 50T of Tyler Carson for the 2nd position. Pond's now challenging Carson for the 3rd spot. He'll try the inside down the back straightaway. Danny White still leads the 5 of Tyler Atkinson, the 50T of Tyler Carson. Pons looks to the inside of Tyler Carson for the third position, giving Tyler Carson spins in turn 4. Pons gave him a nudge through turn 3. Caution is out, and Hannah Ramsey spins to avoid. Danny White takes the green flag. Tyler Atkinson still staying on the inside, going into turn 1. Trying to make it 3 wide is Ricky Steigerwald. Coming down the back straightaway. It's Atkinson to the outside for the lead. He'll get a good run through turn 3, but he pushes way up the track. Now it's 3 wide for the lead. Ricky Steigerwald to the inside. Danny White and Tyler Atkinson. And now Ricky Steigerwald joins the battle for the lead. It's still 3 wide for the lead. Atkinson had to lift. Now Ricky Steigerwald takes the white flag over Danny White. Atkinson still in a close third. As of now, Ricky Steigerwald holds the lead. Danny White looks to the inside. Coming out of turn 4, Ricky Steigerwald holds on for the win, followed by Danny White and Alec Bronaszewski. Congratulations.
Thank you.
They always say the third time's a charm.
Yeah, I guess it is to me.
Well, you were 3 wide there for a couple laps for the lead. Could you describe that for us?
Well, I was just hoping I would get him. I was trying to stick it on the bottom, and I didn't think I was going to get him, but I got him.
Well, now that you have 3 wins, do you think you could win the championship this year?
I'm going to try.
Congratulations. Are there any sponsors you'd like to thank?
Yeah, Bill Yakin, Mark Flinner, Comcast, and yeah, that's all.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
These engines are well under horsepowered compared to the super late models and much cheaper to buy. The green is out. Darrell Dow in the 5, Ken Chernick in the C1 into turn 1, your leaders. Darrell Dow's got the lead down the back straightaway. Steve Beatty in the B4 is second. 76, Jason Ryder to third. Beatty going for the lead in turn 4. Side by side down the front chute. It's Darrell Dow, Steve Beatty, and Jason Ryder into turn number 1. Beatty's got the lead in turn 2. He is sideways and around he goes in front of a whole bunch of cars. Caution is out for Steve Beatty in the B4. Alongside in his early 20s. Green is out, so we're back racing. Jason Ryder is your leader. Ken Chernick moves from third to second. Rocky Kugel off the inside of the 7 car, moving into third. Kugel now challenging Chernick for second. Dave Wade moves up into the 4th spot in the Yingling 76. Jason Ryder is your leader, race fans. Kugel second, Ken Chernick third, Bryant Hank and Dave Wade will to will for 4th, with Darrell Dow now in 6th. Bryant Hank around Wade for 4th in the 28. It's a pair of Masters built chassis out in front. Jason Ryder and Rocky Kugel. Ken Chernick in the C1 third, then Bryant Hank and Dave Wade. Four laps down, 4 down. Dave Wade back to the inside of Brian Hank for fourth, off of fourth. Meantime, they're 3 wide for sixth here, and it's Kyle Lucan on the outside in the 1 car making it work. Kid Kyle moves up to sixth. Ken Chernick in the C1 almost spins the car. He drops to fifth from third. And a wreck up in turn 2. Yellow flag is out for the 9R of Michael Reff. He's not won here since 2007. He won 4 times in 07. I think he had a win last year. Green is back out into that first turn. And we've got a spin. It's the 79 of Tommy Dembowski. Sit turn 2. Great start. Ken Chernick slips in the C1, third place car. Ryder leads it. Rocky Kugel takes the lead into 3. We got a wreck on the back straightaway. And once again, 75F Flinner in the 8s. Started this race back in the 7th spot. Ryder started in the 5th spot. Into 1, it's still Jason Ryder, but in turn 2, Kugel with momentum on the outside, closing ground down the back straightaway. Dave Wade into 3rd. Kyle Lucan, who started 12th, is up to 4th in the 1. Ken Chernick to his inside, and Brian Hank on the very bottom of the 28. Lucan right on the tail of Dave Wade into that first turn. On the back straightaway, Lucan and Wade together. Wade ends up in the wall. Oh, and he gets clipped by the 5 of Darrell Dow. The 1 of Kyle Lucan and the 76 of Dave Wade got together on the back straightaway. Wade ended up in the wall, and Darrell Dow tried to dive underneath him and clipped the front of that car. Dave Wade is out of his car. Darrell Dow is climbing out of his car. 76 Dave Wade and Darrell Dow in the 5 are both out of their cars. Straightaway, Jason Ryder and Rocky Kugel. And the green is out. Ryder still your leader, but Kugel's got the momentum on the outside, and he will take the lead down the back chute. Now Ryder will try the outside and Kugel through 3 and 4. Brian Hank and Kyle Lucan side by side for 3rd and 4th. It'll be Hank 3rd, Lucan 4th. Mark Moats Jr. is currently 5th. Rocky Kugel, your leader, over Jason Ryder. Brian Hank and Kyle Lucan wheel to wheel for 3rd and 4th. Boats, then Holtgraver, Kalemba, Chernick, Lamb, and Lucan. Kyle Lucan in the 1 now, just ahead of Brian Hank, but Hank pedals back on the outside in the 28. Scott Shemp in the 75 car slows on turn 2. Caution is out. Scott Shemp in the 75, we're told, has a flat tire. Green is out. Kugel, Ryder, now Lucan 3rd and Hank 4th, a tight race into 3. As we close in on the halfway point. 10 to go, 10 laps down, 10 to go. Jason Ryder trying to sweep to the outside of Rocky Kugel and recapture the lead off of turn 2. They're slipping and sliding. It's Kugel still by a car length. Kenny Chernick off the pace in the C1 car. Scott Shemp going back into the pits in the 75, and Chernick in the C1 also is headed for the pits here on the front straightaway. Meantime, it's a heck of a race for the lead in turn 3. Kugel, Ryder, Lucan off of 4, 8 laps to go. Hank 4th, Moats 5th, Holtgraver 6th, Lamb is 7th, Glemba 8th, Laura Lucan 9th, Tommy Dembowski currently 10th. Here comes Cal Lucan on the very top side in the 1. He will move into 2nd. He's right up against the wall. Kugel and Ryder on the inside. Kugel leads, Lucan closing in into 1. In turn 2. Down the back straightaway, side by side, and Lucan goes for the lead into 3. These two had a heck of a race when Kugel won back in early May. Lucan trying to win his 3rd in a row. Started 12th, he's in front. And we got a spin. 28 car, and he gets clipped by the 99 of Bo Glemba. 28 Bryant Hank spinning around, and he gets clipped by the 99 of Bo Glemba. And the green is out. Mark Moats Jr. moves to 3rd in the 15. Lookout close on the backstretch between the 76 and the 00. It's Lucan by a car length over Kugel and Moats. 5 to go, 5 to go. Ryder is 4th, Josh Holtgraver into 5th, Laura Lucan runs 6th, and Justin Lamb charges underneath her in turns 3 and 4 in the 93X. 4 laps to go, 4 to go. Rocky Kugel trying to stay with Lucan. Lucan seems to have the better of it in 1 and 2 by far. Josh Holtgraver now to the inside of Jason Ryder for 4th into turn 3. 3 laps for the checkered flag. Mark Moats Jr. in the 15 running right within. Holtgraver bounces off the wall in the 00. Trying to hold on now to 5th. He may have a flat tire. He's still going though. Into turn 3. Justin Lamb able to pass him in turn 4 for 5th. Lucan stretches the lead now. Mark Moats Jr. trying to take 2nd away from Kugel into 3. This is the white flag lap. 1 more lap to go. Cal Lucan trying to win his 3rd in a row. Side by side for 2nd. 00 Josh Holtgraver is off the pace in turn 4 on the inside of the racetrack. Down the back chute one more time. Mark Moats Jr. moves into 2nd. The Speed Bear Fasteners, Eisminger's Pennzoil, Phil Lucan Rev Fab 1 of Kyle Lucan will win it. His 3rd in a row. Mark Moats Jr. 2nd, Rocky Kugel 3rd, Jason Ryder 4th, and Justin Lamb gets 5th. Probably won't share them either. Congratulations.
Thanks. First, I gotta say I'm real sorry about getting into Dave on a backstretch. I thought I was up into his door enough that he saw me, and by the time I realized he didn't see me, I tried getting on the brakes, but I still got into him. I have to apologize for that and everything that happened back there.
You get to like this outside.
Yeah. For the first 10 or so years of my life, I watched Steve Baker drive my dad's cars, and It's like, man, I never even knew anything else existed out here because he's the only car I watched. And then whenever Keith Barber drove our cars, Al Atala, I mean, just everybody that's driven them. That's what my dad set it up. He said if you can get around the middle or top, then you should be able to beat them because a lot of people, they want to fight for the inside, and there's a lot of open room up there.
And you double up tonight?
I'd like to, but there's a lot of good cars and late models, and I'm still trying to learn.
All right, people you want to thank?
My dad, Cindy Kennedy, and Cindy's Catering, Eisminger's, Speedway Fasteners, Mike Farr and Genesis Shocks, just everybody that came out and helped on the car. Scott and Kelly and Willie and Erica and all of them, just everybody is a part of this.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Cal Lucon, your winner in the Brockers Machine Shop Crate Late Models. All of our winners also get a $25 gift certificate from Pizza Hut for making it great. They will go in a figure 8. All right, Dad. Oh, they're already banging. They're already banging. All right, here we go, baby. Green is out. We're racing. Oh, whoa, you got to go around the tire. The course just got changed a whole bunch. It's the Danimal, Danny Rich in front of Joe Podlinski. This second turn's getting a lot tighter. We got a bumper laying out there. Uh-oh, Dave McGurvey in the 0. He's to back up. He's about to be lapped. Podlinski in the 56 takes the lead, or does he? Whoa, boom! Oh, the Danimal into the tire. Jake the Snake Sim, and the tire's clear down there. Oh, man, I don't know who's leading now. Whoa! He missing a tire. I don't know what. I don't know the official rules now. Yeah, we got. Red is out. We got to get the tire back on the racetrack. All right, we're back racing. The green is out. It's still the Snake. Podlinski second, Danny Rich third. Ooh, the Snake goes for it. Podlinski in the 56 has got no tire at all left on the right front. Things are crowded at the X. Jake the Snake has got about. Oh, it's still Jake the Snake, Danny Rich second, Andrew Luria third. Cabadell gets turned around in the 0, or the 6 car. Oh. Danny Rich trying to make a charge here on Jake the Snake. Whoa, he got one up. Oh. One to go, one lap to go. The Danimal putting a charge on. Still Jake the Snake over Danny Rich. Coming around for the checkered. Whoa, the Danimal takes a big hit. And Jake the Snake wins it. We got ourselves a winner. Don't forget, we got another one of these Wacky Wheels figure eights coming up on June the 28th. Jake the Snake Simmons is your winner. Good job.
Oh, thanks, man. That was fun. I got to thank Kurt for letting us do this. He got all these cars ready, so finally got to win one. Last year I cheated, so it didn't count.
So if you retire as a race car driver, you have a future as a figure eight driver.
Yeah, I hope so, as long as I got something left of it.
All right, looks good. Jake the Snake Simmons, folks, your winner. And the Wacky Wheels figure eight going to take a couple of minutes till we get the front straightaway. Model rookies on the front row, Mike Bassich and the Midway Missile, Daryl Charlier. And the green is out. On Calusi Chevy 9. Bassich on the inside of the 71. It's Charlier on the outside of the 27 down the back chute. Brandon Burgoon of the 17, so close to getting the win last week, is third. Beck is fourth here on the first go-round. Bassich your leader, but the Midway Missile on the outside of the Froggy 27 trying to take the lead away as they head into turn one. Charlier leads it. Burgoon is second. Beck is fourth. Miley fifth. Kyle Lucan sixth. That's Jimmy Steffens, Alan Sala, Lynn Geisler, and John Flinner. 2 laps down. Daryl Shaw, your leader. Charlier, your leader. Cal Lucan in the one car, who just won the Pro Late Model feature, was close to Ben Miley for fifth into turn 3, but goes to the outside. Miley in the middle. He's trying to duck underneath the 91 of Tommy Beck. Charlier in front of Burgoon down the back chute. The Froggy FM 27 leading the Allegheny Metal, finishing 17B in turn 4. Double B trying to close that gap on the Midway Missile. Bassett still third, Beck fourth, Miley fifth. Then it's Steffens and Lucan, Atala and Geisler and Flinner. Your front 2 cars have broken away, but look at that race behind them. Third through about 10th, all running on the same straightaway as they head into turn 3. Miley will break through on the inside in the Calusi Chevy car. Beck on the outside, both getting by Bassett. Meantime, Burgoon is ducked under Daryl Charlier. A battle for the lead off of turn 2. Off of 4, Burgoon again shows his nose to the inside of Charlier. It's still the Midway Missile, 6 laps down. 19 to go. Flinner to the inside, trying to come up the racetrack. Geisler back around him as they battle for outside the top 5. That's about 7th and 8th, or 8th and 9th. Burgoon underneath Charlier for the lead. It's still the Midway Missile, 7 down. Into 1. Charlier on the edge, the Outer Banks. Burgoon in the middle. Beck is third, Miley fourth, Lucan fifth, Steffens sixth. Atala has come to 7th now. Bassich is 8th, Geisler 9th, and Flinner is 10th. And Brandon Burgoon is your new leader, completing lap number 8. Brandon Burgoon now in front of Daryl Charlier down the back straightaway. Well, these guys back in about 7th, 8th, 9th, they want to see a caution flag in the worst way. They have got a heck of a race going. Geisler now around the 71 of Bassich. Burgoon starting to lap cars in turn 1. He ducks under the 697 of Dave Johnson. Charlier gets around him on the outside. He tries to run down Burgoon on the back straightaway. Beck is 3rd, Miley 4th, Steffens 5th. Atala 6th, Geisler 7th, Bassage 8th, Flinner 9th, Ed Ferree runs 10th unofficially. 15 laps to go, 15 to go. Brandon Burgoon runs up on the 2M of Chuck Medved, has to get out of the gas in a big way. Exiting turn 2 down the back chute. Kyle Lucan, Ben Miley, and Jim Steffens now in turn down the back straightaway. Miley, Lucan, and Steffens going at it hard for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Here they come, 3 wide off of turn 4. Miley, Steffens, Lucan, and Atala has caught them as well. Bradish pitting in the 09. Bradish in the pits in the 09. Brandon Burgoon, clear racetrack as we close in on the halfway mark. Tommy Beck trying to catch up to Daryl Charlier, who's still 2nd. Cal Lucan now has moved to 4th. Lucan to 4th. Steffens is 5th, Miley 6th, Atala 7th, Geisler 8th, Flinner 9th, and Bassage is 10th in the 71. Halfway, 12 laps to go, 12 to go. Jimmy Steffens trying to get around Dave Johnson on the inside, Ben Miley on the outside. They both clear him along with the 0-2 of Atala down the back straightaway. Lynn Geisler trying to duck under Johnson as well into turn 3. A heck of a race here for 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Atala to the outside of Miley. The 0-2 around Ben now. Your leader, Brandon Burgoon, by himself in turn 2. Daryl Charlier 2nd. Tommy Beck, the 3rd place car, is catching Charlier. Lucan is 4th. Steffens 5th. Running 6th is Atala. Miley is 7th. Geisler is 8th. And Flinner 9th unofficially. Bassage is 10th. Brandon Burgoon, clear racetrack, and he's just having a Saturday night drive right now. He is set sail. The Allegheny Medal finishing, Three Rivers Scrap Medal, Napa, Bridgeville, Garden of Eden, Pete's Arena, Rocket in turn 1, trying to get the Spec Motor Brigade another win. Spec Motor car hasn't won here since opening night. Took the lead on lap number 8. He's in front by a straightaway. Lynn Geisler and Ben Miley down the back straightaway. Close battle for 7th into turn number 3. The Calusi Chevy 99 and the Concord Automotive 1C. The two vets racing hard for 6 as they head into 1. Or 7th, excuse me. Geisler right up against the wall exiting turn 2. He and Miley close. They rub paint as they head into 3, and here comes Flinner to join the mix. Whoa. Things got crowded there at the end of the back straightaway. Geisler now to the inside of Miley. Flinner goes to the very outside trying to get by both. Flinner will pass Geisler. Beck again closing in on Charlier for 2nd. Less than 5 laps to go. Burgoon in traffic in 3. Trying to squeeze under the 2M. He's sideways. He steers out of it. Double B close to losing that car in the middle of 3 and 4. Trying to get his 3rd career super late model win here at Pennsylvania Motor Speedway. Kyle Lucan 4th and Jimmy Steffens a close 5th. Atala 6th, Flinner 7th, Geisler 8th, Miley 9th, and Ed Ferree runs 10th. Jimmy Steffens to the inside of Cal Lucan. The Colbert's Collision Ola Tower View Service 38 edging ahead of Lucan for 4th. Jimmy Steffens into 4th. Burgoon here completing lap 23. 2 to go. 2 to go. Tommy Beck underneath Daryl Charlier side by side for 2nd as they split a lap car. Charlier second, Beck third into one. Steffens fourth, and Lucon fifth. Italis sixth, Flinner seventh, Geisler eighth, Miley ninth, and Fareed 10th. White flag waving for Brandon Burgoon. 1 lap to go. He was so close to winning last week. Got up high and won and caught the wall. Ended his run. Not to be denied tonight. Charlier, meantime, pushes up as he tries to lap a car. Beck has caught him. The race for second down the back straightaway. Here comes Double B. Brandon Burgoon is your winner in the Dirt Car Super Late Models. Second off of turn 4, Tommy Beck, Daryl Charlier. It'll be Charlier second, Beck third. Who's going to be fourth? It'll be Cal Lucon fourth. Itali gets fifth. Steffens ends up sixth. Flinner seventh. Geisler eighth. Miley ninth, and Fareed 10th. Unhappy last week, so I'm sure this has got to feel a whole lot better.
Oh yeah, I thought I had her there last week until I tried knocking the wall down a couple times.
Well, the wall usually wins. Tonight, I think the difference was you were faster where everybody was, and you were able to run the middle.
Yeah, surprisingly, usually I can never run the middle. Usually I have to be up top, but tonight it stayed hooked up in the middle.
Daryl got out to that big lead, and you could see you were catching him. You're catching him. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I thought he was going to pull away slowly there, but then I kind of kept crawling up on him there, and we got him there.
When you got him, did you have any doubts after that?
I was a little worried about Tala or Flinner coming, but oh well.
Some close calls in traffic. I saw you at 3 and 4. You were crossed up pretty good at one point.
Yeah, I thought I threw it away right there. I thought for sure I was going around.
Good job, people you want to thank.
AFCO Race Products, Barney's Auto Body, AMF Metal Finishing, Malcute Race Engines, Rocket Chassis, and then all the crew for helping me out.
Good job, Brandon.
Thank you.
Brandon Burgoon, ladies and gentlemen, your winner in the Dirt Cars Super Late Models. Chevy Knight. Nick Kachuba, your leader, down the back straightaway. 79, Joey Catsellas. Tried to take that lead away into 3. Craig Catsellas third, Bill Robertson fourth, Bob Schwartzmiller fifth, then Russ Volpani, Pat Weldon on the outside. The high side comes Vince Kamaker. Look at this crowd down the back straightaway. This is Monday morning going to work on the Parkway. Vince Kamaker, he's higher than anybody's been, right up there against her. Nick Kachuba, your leader. Craig Catsellas second, Joey Catsellas, Bob Schwartzmiller, Bill Robertson. Vince Kamaker in the 9, Pat Weld the 45, Jake the Snake Simmons in the 68X, and Russ Volpani the 86. Kachuba in front still, the Clarking Family Chiropractic, Colonial Beer, Built Right Restoration and Construction number 10. He's got the Drew's Auto Service 64 behind him, and then the Denny's Restaurant 28 of Bobby Schwartzmiller. And we got a wreck. Your leader has got the wall. The leader, Nick Kachuba, into the wall, continues on, probably got damage. He's trying to come into the pits. Well, when you run her right up there against the wall, it's sometimes just that little inch difference of making it or missing your line going into the turn, and you can get into the wall. I'm not sure what happened. I didn't actually see it, but Nick had the lead coming down the front straightaway. He slaps the wall, and the crew will be at work over there in the pits because, remember, second, he's tied for second in the point standings coming into the night. 3 laps are down and 12 to go. Catsellas and Catsellas right behind him. Cousins, 64 and 79 with Schwartzmiller on the inside. Bill Robertson in the 1B. Pat Weld in the 45 was so strong in his heat race tonight. Nick Kachuba has driven away from his pit. He's going to lose a lap by the looks of it. Catsellas over Schwartzmiller. Robertson third now. Joey Catsellas and Pat Weldon are next. Vince Kamaker, Jake Simmons, Russ Volpani, Robert Betts. Look at Kamaker way up above Joey Catsellas, thinks better of it. Schwartzmiller now challenging Craig Catsellas for the lead into 3. Side-by-side battle coming down the front straightaway. Bill Robertson 3rd, Pat Weldon 4th, Craig Kamaker 5th. Look at Kamaker go. Up against the wall trying to squeeze around Robertson. He's now to 3rd. Nick Kachuba is down a couple of laps in the 10 car. He's obviously not at full strength to try to stay out there and get as many points as he can. Who's going to lead off at 2? It's going to be Craig Catsellas back in front of Bob Schwartzmiller, and Craig Kamaker closing in as Kachuba looks like he's going to go back into the pits. Bill Robertson and Pat Weldon side by side for 4th. Joey Catsellas and Jake Simmons will to will for 6th. Jake the Snake makes the pass in the 68X. We're close to halfway, and they're using up all inches of the monster half mile. Craig Catsellas has got Vince Kamaker on him like a new suit into turn 3. Oh, there may have been a little contact. I can't tell from here, but Catsellas goes around and the caution is out. Don't know if that happened by his lonesome self or not. Vince Kamaker trying to get his first feature win. Is your leader on the restart. He's still your leader down the back straightaway. Bob Schwartzmiller 2nd, then Pat Weldon, Bill Robertson, Jake the Snake now 5th in the 68. 14, J. Brandon Johnson headed for the pits. Kamaker right up against the wall. He is your leader. Pat Weldon on the outside, closing on Bob Schwartzmiller for 2nd on the back chute. They come by, there'll be 5 laps to go. Steve Pirates in the 13 headed to the pits on the back straightaway. Craig Catsellas has made it back up to 8th so far in the 64 car. He's trying to get a couple of more positions down the back straightaway. Meantime, Bill Tennant in the 2 caught the wall off the 2nd turn, but he's back going in the right direction. Pat Weldon going for the lead into turn 1. Weldon to the inside of Vince Kamaker. Kamaker trying to squeeze back by on the outside, off at 2 down the back chute. It's Vince Kamaker, your leader, Pat Weldon 2nd. Three laps to go, 3 to go. Into 1 again. Weldon by car length into 1, but in 2, Kamaker tries to pull back even. And Pat Weldon takes the lead now into turn 3, and look at him go. Looking for his first win of the season at the House Cafe Weldon Automotive Monte Carlo. And Vince Kamaker not going to give up. He's charging hard off that 2nd turn, trying to close back in. Schwartzmiller 3rd, Robertson 4th, Simmons 5th. Craig Catsellas has come back to 6th right now. We got 1 more lap to go. Vince Kamaker is pulling in on the back bumper of Pat Weldon. This is it, the final lap. Into 1. Weldon, your leader, Kamaker closing in turn 2. Down the back straightaway. Pat Weldon will lead into 3. Kamaker going to charge on the outside. Weldon coming up the racetrack. He knows that Vince is up there. He wants to protect that line. Off of 4, Weldon's going to win it. Kamiker second. Schwartzmiller, Simmons, and Robertson, your top 5. Catellus comes back to get 6th. Congratulations, Pat. You were strong the whole night. You were great in the heat and carried over to the feature.
Yeah, car worked real good tonight. I don't know what it was. We made a couple changes, but it worked great.
When Vince got going on the outside, I thought, man, he's got this race in the bag. But the longer you went, the better you got.
I know. I tried the bottom. The bottom wouldn't work, so I figured I better get it back up top. And I didn't think I was going to catch Vince because he looked fast up top. But I keep plugging away at him. Hopefully I'll get him, and I got him. So.
When you cleared him, I know you had to be fearful that he had one more charge in him off the wall, off the top of the wall.
Yeah, I kind of kept looking over my shoulder to see if he was there. I didn't want to pinch him into the wall, but I didn't see nothing, so I figured I'm good. I can stay up high.
People you want to thank?
My crew, my dad, my boy, Denny, the sponsor, Al's Cafe. They come back from last year. And anybody needs some advertisement, got the car open. So
You're looking for sponsors.
Always looking for
You
sponsors.
and 90 other guys in those pits. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How about a nice hand, folks, for Pat Weldon. You should see the smile on his son's face down here. Off we go. Vince LeBoon darts into the lead. Into car 17L. Clayton Kennedy on the outside of J.J. Bammetriner for second. Kevin Miller moves to 4th. Stalter is 5th, and Charlier's already up to 6th in the 12 car. Down the back straightaway, Vince LeBoon in the Loose Moose Saloon. 17L in front. J.J. Bammetriner, Stush's Automotive 74 was second, but on the inside comes Kevin Miller in the 4M. Clayton Kennedy 4th. He's hounded by the 12 of Daryl Charlier, the Midway Missile. Kennedy trying to move into 3rd. Charlier trying to follow him to 4th. And Vince LeBoon with a big lead. Charlier in the 12 slides into turn 1. He'll move up in front of Clayton Kennedy. Kennedy gets back underneath him in turn 2, but Charlier down the back straightaway. It's a drag race for 3rd into 3. LeBoon still your leader. Miller 2nd, Charlier 3rd, Kennedy 4th. Bammetriner 5th. 6th is J.E. Stalter. Then it's Sean Dumhoff, Kerry Gasser, and Tom Martinek. Midway Missile breaks. Your points leader, Daryl Charlier, is off the pace. And he gets drilled by the 48 of Denny Nakutis. 48, Midway Missile, Daryl Charlier hits Sloat. .48 Denny Nakutis blasting Charlier as he had slowed. 5 laps are down. Inside, and Kevin Miller takes up the chase on the inside. That's where he likes to be. LeBoon strong up top. Let's see what happens on the restart. Vince will have the lead going into the first turn in the Loose Moose Saloon 17. That's one of my favorite sponsor names, the Loose Moose Saloon. 3 wide for 4th. Sean Dumhoff in the 13 moves into the spot. Clayton Kennedy stays in the middle. You got J.E. Stalter down on the very, very bottom, and they're 3 wide coming down the front stretch into that first turn. Woo! perfect racetrack tonight. You can run it from guardrail to guardrail. Clayton Kennedy back under Sean Dumhoff there, wheel to wheel for fourth in turns 3 and 4. Five laps from the checkered flag. Vince LeBoon, still your leader. Kevin Miller second. J.J. Bamitrider third. Dumhoff fourth. Clayton Kennedy fifth now, and Kerry Gasser starting to get racy here in the 0K. She came on strong in her heat race. The Loose Moose Saloon, Duffy's Poppin' Beer, Evie True Value, 17L of Vince LeBoon. Carries the mail into turn 3. Catches a little bite on the outside of 4, and he completes lap number 9. 3 laps from the checkered flag. The real race right now is for 4th, 5th, and 6th between Sean Dumhoff, Clayton Kennedy, and Kerry Gasser. Kennedy underneath Dumhoff into 1. Dumhoff back around Kennedy on the outside off at 2. Kerry Gasser right behind the 2 of them, then J.E. Stalter and Tom Martinek, all in the mix. Pitting on the back straightaway would be the 8 of Willie Briggs. Car 8, Willie Briggs in the pits. 1 lap to go for Vince LeBoon. Half a lap away from his first feature win. The Miley truck rental, UMP Modifieds. Off of turn 4 from Brentwood. The checkered flag is waving on Calusi's Chevy night for Vince LeBoon. Kevin Miller second. J.J. Bamitrider third. It'll be Dumhoff fourth. Kennedy fifth. Stalter sixth. And Gasser seventh. Congratulations, man. How many years?
It's far too many, probably 10, 15, off and on. Sometimes we'd race 5 times. Sometimes we'd race half a season and blow up the motor, total the car. First year we had this car, I think we finished like 4 times. We went through like 4 transmissions and motors and wrecks, and it was just horrible. But
I'm sure you're glad you came tonight.
Yeah, actually, we weren't going to come. We were going to stay home and watch a Pens game, be totally honest with you.
Well, they lost, so you're better off coming and winning.
Well, I didn't need to know that, but at least I know not to watch the game when I get back, so.
You got out in front, and then you saw the restart. You knew Kevin was alongside you, and you know how good he is down low, but, boy, you took off.
Well, I knew on the start I had to get him because I know he's quick out there, and I figured if I could get him right at the line, I'd hold him off because I knew if he got underneath me going into 1, I was done. So he's a heck of a driver, and I knew I had to get him right there.
People you want to thank?
First, I got to thank my family, my brother, my dad, all the guys that helped me out. I want to thank Tom Atcher, who helped me out with the setups, Denny Niederreiter, Del Charlier for all the years, and his son Daryl for helping me. Jerry Miley, he's helped us with the motors since, 10, 15 years ago now. All the sponsors and all the fans for coming out.
So was it worth it, all those years and all the heartache?
Absolutely. That's why we kept coming back, because we weren't going to quit until we did it, and we finally did it.
Well, don't quit now. All right, how about a nice hand for Vince LeBoon, your winner in the Miley Truck Rental UMP Modifieds. Green is out. Good start. Tony White with a problem in the 76. Missed a shift, it would appear. Dan Duscheid is in front in the 10. Gary Catellus edges into second in the 1K. 25, Garrett Hopatchin. Brian Hutchko, the 60, and the 00 of Kurt Bish in a hurry. Hutchko in the 60, trying to get to third as Catellus challenges Duscheid for the lead. Into 1 and 2. Catellus to the outside of Dushide in that second turn. And he takes over the lead down the back straightaway. Brian Hutchko continues to work the low side in the 60, almost 3 wide in turn 4 for the front spot. Catellus, now Hutchko, Dushide, Bish, and Opachin. Hutchko gets a little bump draft from behind from Dan Dushide. Kurt Bish makes a nice move in the 0-0. Still Gary Catellus, the race for second. No let up there. Brian Hutchko in the 60, 0-0. Kurt Bish. Opachin in the 25, fourth, but he comes down across the racetrack. He saves the car. And Tony White just missed him. He moves into fourth. Dushide is pitting in car 10. We're past halfway with 4 laps to go. Adam Cheidel has kicked in the afterburners, the 59. He moves into fourth. Hutchko slides in and slides up behind Catellus. Richie Mason now in the 23 moves to fifth. Two laps to go. It's getting closer and closer and closer. Hutchko going for the lead into 1 and 2 again. But Catellus snakes by on the outside. Todd Busch in the 8D3 might become a factor here in a short amount of time. He's about to be lapped, and he's going to be right where somebody wants to be. Hutchko going to try to use the 83 as a pick. No, 83 goes to the inside. So now what do we do? Into turn 1. The final lap. Gary Catellus, Brian Hutchko, now Adam Cheidel and Kurt Bish racing hard for third. Hutchko one more time to the inside in turn 4. Off of 4 they come, and it's wheel to wheel. It's going to be Catellus by car length. Hutchko, Bish, Cheidel, and Mason. Gary, he walks around. That was a good race, man. Brian made you work.
Oh, I can't breathe. I thought I was all alone. I was looking for my crew to see if I had a big lead, and I was all dark. And then I saw Brian. I'm like, oh, boy, I know he runs good on the bottom. So after the heat race, we had to change the distributor, and my dad, diagnosed the problem, and we put an old distributor, and we don't know where it came from, but it worked.
It worked. People you want to thank, sponsors, etc.
Well, I'm going to thank my wife first. I never do. So, and my family, my dad, Fred Varney. He gives me the trailer, and Pam and the crew. And I was hoping for a double night, but Craig got a little snuffered out there. So it is what it is. So.
All right, Gary Catellus, your winner in the Flint Tire and Auto Factory Stocks.